Okay, looks like I've torn it apart, so now I gotta put the fucker back together. Let's see if I can do it today. This is gonna be my first attempt to do an actual voiceover, so bear with me. It might be a little brutal on this one, but hey, what the hell? So this coin purse has been in the family for, oh my god, 80 years now, and the zipper, you can kind of see the old zipper right next to my new one there. It's just frayed out and just completely rotted away, but the leather's still good. So I've never done repairs before, but I figured I've done a lot of zipper work in the past and have been able to do things like that. So I just assumed that I could do this one. So, well, anyway, we handed this down to my daughter, and my daughter really likes to use this along with another purse that goes along with this that's been around for 80 years. And so making zippers, it's just not the easiest thing in the world, but especially when it's a repair job, I had to go through and literally take each step in the stitching to make sure I repeated the holes that were already pre-existing in leather, because as you know, leather does not, once there's a hole in leather, it's always there. You're not going to get rid of it. So at least with the leather I've worked with, I've never seen any other leather that doesn't do it. So anyway, this is a very slow process. I'll speed it up in a couple of different places here, just so you don't have to sit and watch me go stitch by stitch, because as you can tell, I'm doing like 3 to 5 stitches at a time, and I'm just making sure that I'm still maintaining the same holes that were there before, because what you don't want to do is create more holes and then they split, because the holes will be too close together, and then your seam's just going to rip out. So I really took a lot of time just to do this one little small zipper. So I've been kind of sitting on this zipper for a while, or this repair, I should say, because I've been kind of intimidated by doing it. And it's not so much doing the zipper. The zipper part was easy. It's actually doing the lacing to get it back together again. If you hear whistling in the background, it's just my heat, but it's too cold to turn off, so hopefully I can kind of drown it out with my voice and maybe a little bit of background music, and then plus the sound of the sewing machine. So now that I'm done with this, it's time to take it to the stitching pony and get busy with it. So this part, I got really frustrated with using these flat pinch style needles. Trying to keep this particular lace in that needle was really hard, because it's not a real strong lace. But it did work out well for about 3 times, and then I pulled it right out. So finally I just got sick of it and changed needles, as you'll see here shortly. I just kind of gave it away, didn't I? Anyway, I'm a little ahead of my my actual recording here. So you'll see right now, as this comes back up, you'll see that I've actually now I've changed the needle. So this needle for me is much easier to use when it comes to this lacing. Only because the lacing is just really not that strong as far as pulling it through these tighter little holes. I forget the stitch I'm doing. I'll put it in. I'll put a little blurb on the screen here and let you know exactly what this stitch is called. but you essentially go through, you go around through the hole, around, and then back through the cross of the thread or the lace, and then back down into the hole again. And it's tedious. It takes a long time to do, especially when this is my first one. So now you can see I've sped up quite a bit here to go through this process. Now, it was difficult to do this on the stitching pony from this point on, and I mean, I was really struggling to do this. So finally, I just like, you know what? I'm tired of fucking with it. So right here you can see I'm trying to get the knots out and the twist, and finally I just gave up and said, you know what? Take it out of the stitching pony and just do it right here on the workbench. And you know, this seemed to work so much better when it came to closing up the actual rest of the coin purse. So I'm coming up towards the end now. I did make one mistake. I wasn't too familiar with the lockout part, and I only made one mistake. I didn't pull it all the way through the way I should have, and you can kind of see a little spot where the actual stitch kind of changes, and it's right down in the lower half. I kind of hit it there by dropping it down on the ground, but you can see it right here. It's in the top right next to the spool. You can see where that little cross section is there. That was the mistake I made, but you know what? It worked out well. Now listen to this. This is my Tourette's. God damn, I hate those fucking things. Okay, that's it. I hope you have a great day. Bye.